Right, so today guys, we're going to be making Nigerian egg. This is the way that I make it. So here I've got some baby tomatoes. You can use any tomatoes that you want to. I've got onions, brown onions. I've got a Scotch bonnet. I'm only going to use half, but depending on how hot you want the food to be, use the whole one. If you want half, use half. I've got my Knorr cube for seasoning. I've got 4 eggs. I'm going to have my Nigerian egg with plantain and yam. So, and this is my bowl for mixing the egg. So I'm going to show you how I make it. So the first thing you do is put your hob on, get a pan and put some vegetable oil. So literally not a lot of vegetable oil, but just to cover the whole of the pan. In this, what you do is you put your pepper, so your Scotch bonnet pepper. So I'm going to use half. To the side. So all together, you have your fresh ingredients that we're using, which is baby tomatoes, onions and half of a Scotch bonnet, and you add that into your oil. So lower your fire a little bit if it's splashing too much. So here you just fry your ingredients of the fresh vegetables. So you just fry it up. Then here you also now add your Knorr cube. And I've added an extra ingredient which wasn't in the first shot. I'm going to do a splash of aromat because it has its own seasoning here. And literally I like to use a fork just so I can press down the tomato. So if you was going to use the circle tomato, like the little ones, you can use like 1 or 2. So it will be the equivalent of the amount of tomato that I have here. So you literally let this fry. So in terms of how long you leave this, you can leave it for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, just so everything can soften up, so it can really collect itself here. Do you get? So you just allow this to fry. So while this is frying, I'm going to hatch my egg. So hatching my egg, just cut it in the middle, splash it, crack it in the middle, let that go in. Jesus, you see, why am I so aggressive? Just what? Ow! Aggressive cook. So I've got my 4 eggs in here. Just give it a little mix. So you just mix that. Just going to do a pinch, literally a pinch of salt in the egg. And just whisk that up. So once you've whisked that up, you still allow this to keep frying. So get back with your fork and just fry, push everything together. Just give it a good old smashing together. Just literally, and then I'll show you what the consistency will look like. So this is what it should look like. So literally just fry that, literally fry it. Lowish heat and just continue to allow it to sizzle. So it's been about 4 minutes and this is how my tomatoes, onions and pepper looks. So I'm just going to prepare the plantain. I don't know if I need to show you how to prepare plantain, but I will do so anyways. So you just cut off the ends, slice it down the middle just like the other video of the plantain lasagna. Open up your plantain like so. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. And then you literally slice your plantain according to how you would like it to be sliced. You can use a chopping stick. What's a chopping stick? You can use a chopping board, but I have African hands, so I can endure. Is that the word? Yeah, I don't mind the sharp knife on the hand. That sounds a bit weird, but yeah, literally just slice up your plantain. I don't know, I was just craving this morning. It was so weird, but I mean, right, so this is our plantain that's all been sliced up. I'm going to just add some salt on it because I like salty plantain. Yeah. Yeah. You was craving. I knew it. I was just thinking of it. No, I'm recording. Yeah, I can't put the air. This is what you do. Yeah. So now I will prepare my oil for frying the plantain. Right. So this has really, like, it has fried, yeah? So now this is fried. This is when you now add your egg. So you whisk it up again and you just pour in your egg. This is what it will look like. Yeah? And you just literally give it a good old mix in here. Give it a good old mix. And you leave it like so. So you now leave that to, what do you call it, egg. Let it fry. So you leave it to fry. And now I'm just going to prepare the station where my my plantain, once it's been fried, I put tissue so it soaks up the oil that was collected from the, what's it called? From the frying of the plantain. So you allow that to go. Then your egg is very delicate and it cooks very quickly. So make sure you check the egg. You really focus on the egg at this point. I know when you're doing many things in the kitchen, you can forget the egg and do other things at the same time, but please don't forget your egg because it will burn. So you just move it around, you know, just move it around with the fork. So I like a fork because it gives it this nice scrambled effect. Yeah. No, I'm lying. I'm just being lazy to wash the frying pan. What do you call it? What's that flat one? That flat flipper. No, I'm joking. I do like using a fork, but half of it is I'm being lazy to wash the thing. So you now just allow this to heat itself up. Now, with my plantain, I can see that my oil is ready. So I'm just adding my plantain into the oil. So you don't want to overcrowd your plantain when it's in oil because that kind of makes it a little bit soft. So to kind of give it some space. Give your plantain some room. So that's doing here. Check your egg again. Give it a good old mix in. This is how the egg is coming out, just so you can see. Our plantain is sizzling. And this is our egg. Oh my goodness. Like, oh my god. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the egg takes about 7 minutes to make, and that's it. And this is all ready to turn off. So our plantain is nearly goldening. It's nearly getting golden. Oh my days. This is how you know plantain is gonna be a good plantain. Like this plantain. Perfect. Absolutely perfect plantain. Absolutely. When it's this colour, you know it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Oh, I'm so excited to eat this, you lot. And look at the egg. Oh man, God, I want to eat now. I really want to eat right now, like right now. So again, guys, the trick with plantain is to take out half of the plantain that was in the frying pan, that was already fried, and add in a fresh batch. By adding in this keeps the temperature. Yes. It keeps the temperature of the oil the same, and it doesn't allow the new plantain to cook quickly. So yeah, by adding in half and half allows the oil to keep its temperature. Well, what I was taught. Right, so the plantain is out. So what you do is just use the tissue to press down the oil, so do you know what I mean? So it's not all oily and all that stuff. We're watching our cholesterol right here. So you just tap down the oil and just release it. But look at how great. Hold on, let me just show you how great it is. I'm just going to eat for you guys. You know when it's hot, but it's so good. You want to keep on eating. I love plantain so much. Oh, guys, and here you have it, plantain and egg, Nigerian style breakfast. Use a lot. So you can absolutely have yam next to it. I'm actually gonna go and do some yam, but absolutely have yam, have your sausage, have hot dog, have burger, baked beans, agege bread. I don't have the agege bread, but you will just have the agege bread on the side and just be pinching the bread and just be collecting some of the egg, some of the plantain, and just be eating it all together. Just cham all together. Use a lot. This is my favorite thing to have in the morning, having the breakfast. Can you imagine? You see, guys, I just want to eat right now. So yeah, this is how you make Nigerian egg, and have it with plantain, yam, all the continental. Did I say continental? You know what? My speech is very sluggish sometimes when it comes to food, because I just can't explain. This is absolutely fantastic. This is brilliant. So I'm going to eat. Thank you for watching. So guys, I've just added in my yam that has just been boiling. So you can just add some stew on the top, or you can just use more egg and just have egg and the yam with the plantain. So yeah, just so you can see that you can add yam with the continental breakfast. Hold on, wait, let me go and get the